All right, so the first thing you guys need to make sure you figure out is making sure that your initials are going to fit inside of your frame. So go ahead and stick, Damani, go ahead and make sure that your frame fits into whatever shape you're going to make your initials. So roughly I get an idea of how tall it is, how many centimeters your frame is going to be, tall and wide. The next thing you need to do is decide where those things are going to go. So if you're going to use centimeters, rolling right here, I'm going to go ahead and make some marks. If I want to make it a T, you can decide how wide you want your T to be. Let's say I'm going to start here, line up my 0. I'm going to start off at the 4 centimeter mark to make sure that I've got everything like straight and nice and in a line. So I started at 4. I'm going to go over from 4 to 10. 10 minus 4 is 6, so that's a 6 centimeter tall or 6 centimeter wide T. A nice little bar across there like that, yeah? Cool. All right, now if I want to make it 2 centimeters tall, I can measure down 2 centimeters from there. Put a little dot. Measure down 2 centimeters from here. Put a dot. Draw my line across. Now, this is also going to be the same width, so I'm going to line up my 0 on the edge of the paper and draw it from 4 centimeters to 10 centimeters. Right through my dots. I can connect the edges of these two things. And then from there, I'm going to need to figure out the center of this. So if I've got 6 centimeters, what's the middle of 6 centimeters, Tamani? What would be halfway of 6 centimeters?
7.
Nope, 7's more than 6. Halfway is in the middle. What's the dead middle? Alex? Listen, pay attention. Is 5 in the middle? Is that an even middle?
3.
3. 3 is in the even middle, right? So if we know 3's are even middle right there, I can mark my little 3 centimeter point, and then I'm going to make my whole thing 2 centimeters wide. What's in the middle of 2 centimeters? 1, right? So if I put my 1 centimeter mark here, that means there's going to be 1 centimeter here, 1 centimeter there, which means it's going to be in the middle. Boom, and boom. All right, now I know that I can draw something that's 2 centimeters wide. All the way down that. I'm going to line this up nice and straight. I'm just going to put another dot slightly below it in a straight line with a centered mark. Line up my 1 and 2. Make a mark, make a mark. Rotate that around. And draw a line. It's really important to start thinking about center marks, where the middle of things are. And cap the bottom of it off. Nice and straight. That's okay. All right. And then what I can do is I can go back in and erase the stuff that I don't need. And I'd have a nice pretty T. All right, T's are pretty straightforward, nice and easy, yeah? Alex's might be hard, Antonio's might be a little bit more difficult, but the D would be even more difficult, right? So a D would be very similar. Decide where you want it to be. Maybe make it really close to your last letter. Let's make it the same height. This one is 5 centimeters tall. I'm gonna make my D 5 centimeters tall. Take this, I'm gonna make this bump over 2 centimeters. Make this bump over 2 centimeters. Nice and straight. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab my compass. Remember, the compass spins and opens and closes by rotating this wheel, making it wider, making it skinnier, Just spin that wheel. Don't force it. Do not force it. Okay. All right, to use my compass, I'm going to want to make sure that I have a center point between these two lines. If this is 5 centimeters tall, does anybody know what half of 5 centimeters is? 3 is close. It's actually 2.5. 2.5, which is exactly in the middle of 5. 2.5 centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle that's going to be rotating from that center point. The little center point I marked. I'm going to make sure that my compass lines up exactly with those two things. Just like that. Now that they're in a line, make it a little bit smaller. That's the wrong way. Cool. Oh, someone. Dang it. Yeah. Try your best not to loosen these or change them around. Why is it not staying in? Sorry. I apologize about that, guys. Tighten it down real good. Okay. And then rotate it around. Okay. And then you can go down and find where 2 centimeters would be. Sorry, this is stupid. 2 centimeters from there, 2 centimeters from there. I'm gonna make it really tiny. Line here. Make sure it's. Sometimes it's easiest to rotate the paper. Cool. Let's draw our line. Here, there. Erase it up. All right, and then you can go through, make the whole thing better with colors and stuff. Does that make sense?